The 550th edition of OCW Riot. Welcome to Madison Square Garden. We've got our second title match of the evening. The tag titles are on the line, and I am back in the booth, happy to be here with my man Nick.
Well, everybody, I return to the commentary booth, and what a great match to do it for. We have the Mega Bucks versus C.Q.C. We got two men here, and Thomas Archer and Max Edwards, that have been on a roll as of late. Even though they lost to the Hattons last week, I will say their victory against the Hattons 2 weeks ago was a statement to be made, and see if they can make another statement tonight against the tag team champions.
Try to remember some of the basics of C.Q.C.
And a lot of questions surrounding the tag team champions, Nick. Cohle Quartz and Russ Cohle, C.Q.C, have dominated the tag team division for the better part of a year and a half. Tonight they face former international champion Thomas Archer and his insurance policy, Max Edwards. Is the supposed dissension in the ranks going to play a factor into this match?
I mean, we've seen C.Q.C in a variety of positions before, especially against, the match against the Lost Boys, where they got beat down in the match beforehand and still had to defend their titles, and they still came out on top. These men are no stranger to problems, but I mean, even tonight, this could be a very risky part for them if they have to defend, especially when they're, having this much dissension in the ranks.
It's been a very ominous night as we try and find out who attacked Quartz last week. Of course, as we mentioned, your main event is for the undisputed OCW Tag Team Championships. Our commentator SLCS not going to join us this evening, but we do have Thomas Archer and Max Edwards. Archer having a stranglehold on the International Championship for most of last year, Nick.
Of course, Thomas Archer then dropping the International Championship to El Parka at the Clash. El Parka having his own troubles with the Masked Man, but right now Thomas Archer is not worried about the International Championship. Right now, Thomas Archer and Max Edwards are worried about these two men right here, Cohle Quartz and Russ Cohle, the most dominant tag team in OCW history, I dare say, the OCW Tag Team Champions.
And who else won on the Clash? It was Quartz. And that CCW Championship, the cause of a lot of tension, perhaps, between Russ Cohle and his longtime friend, longtime partner. He's not the only one. We have Cassidy Hayes and Rex gunning for it as well. Akita for Riot 550. Throw it up!
Of course, as you mentioned earlier, this could play a part in CQC's dynamics tonight, where is Quartz worrying about Russ Cohle maybe turning on him during this match? I mean, we don't know. That type of dissension in the ranks could come to fruit. But Thomas Archer going to take an early lead and going to get right reversed with the arm drag and a roll out of the way and a back and forth.
And Quartz is often considered one of the biggest powerhouse, one of the biggest horses we have in OCW, but he can hang on a technical basis, Nick.
I mean, think about it like this. Thomas Archer is no spring chicken. He's a big hog himself. And these two men are definitely going to go power for power in their exchange here, as neither one of these men seem to get the upper hand in this early going. But here, as I say that, Quartz looking for a power bomb, maybe.
Big time move.
Lift him up. Oh, there it is. A big power bomb. Oh, and he's going to grab hold still and drop him with the second one. And oh my God, a third. Yes.
Quartz not playing any games. The reversal battle ends with Quartz getting the upper hand and tagging in Russ Cohle.
And Russ Cohle looking to do some damage of his own. He's going to take Thomas Archer up to his feet. Here we go. Thomas Archer going to neglect tagging his tag team partner. Here comes some classic Archer offense with the kicks to the legs. Both of these men need to be wary of that the 8-figure income. 8-figure income. I think I got that right. I got it. Here we go. The 8-figure income or the foreclosure. You never see it here, as Thomas Archer may be looking to tag in Max Edwards and going to get a kick to the face for his troubles.
And Russ Cohle not backing away from Thomas Archer. We expected Archer to tag out early to his insurance policy, but he is nothing if not confident, and that might come back to cost him. Big brain buster!
Oh! And a big brain buster from Russ Cohle drops Thomas Archer down to the canvas. Now Thomas Archer going to get back into offense of his own. He's finally going to tag in his insurance policy, Maxx Edwards. Maxx Edwards, a little bit of an upstart rookie of his own, going under the wing of Thomas Archer, doing his dirty work. But tonight, he might become OCW Tag Team Champion. But not if these two men have anything to say about it. Gonna drop Maxx Edwards down to the canvas with a thud.
They call that one oxidation, Nick, and you said he might become Tag Team Champion. Right now, he's looking like cannon fodder.
Oh, look at this!
Look
at the double headbutt! A little bit of momentum there, but Quartz snuffs it out immediately, and that's what these two men are known for. These two men are known for cutting off the ring and working so well in tandem and having that momentum on their side, as both of these men are now going to go at it in the ring here.
And what a moment for Maxx Edwards inside the ring with the CCW World Heavyweight Champion. And right now looking to get the better of him. Really going hold for hold here with Quartz. And now look at the DDT, Nick!
Oh! A cross-arm DDT drops Quartz in the canvas. He's holding his own against the OCW champion. I mean, the CCW champion. Excuse me, as he punches him right in the face. I mean, what is more valuable, becoming OCW Tag Champ or pinning the CCW champion?
That'll do a lot for your career, especially for a rookie. The last 2 seasons here in OCW, some have deemed the era of the rookie. Of course, we've seen Doc Green, Antonio Everett, El Parco. We've seen some big-time rookies do some big-time things, and Max looking to add his name to the list.
Of course, we've also seen Solomon Kane, but nonetheless, we've seen a lot of rookie champions here in OCW as of late, as we drops him with a big flapjack. Maxx Edwards' championship aspirations may be snuffed out by C.Q.C's tandem offense, as they're looking to go for another tag team maneuver here. Oh, and Maxx Edwards going to snuff that one out himself.
Yeah, another
He's going to look to tag in his mentor, Thomas Archer.
And it looks like Archer and Edwards have been watching some film. C.Q.C have been so dominant because of their aggressiveness and their ability to work as a duo. And there's that classic Russ Cohle offense, the Southern Light Suplex.
The Southern Light Suplex drops Thomas Archer right on the back of the neck. Both these men looking to go at it. Oh, Thomas Archer looking for the oh my God! And Russ Cohle just deadlifts him and throws him across the ring. Oh, but Thomas Archer right back on the offense with that classic leg kick.
More power shown by Russ Cohle. Really bringing the fringe power out here. Russ VP is out in spades as he is the legal man with Thomas Archer.
Yeah, Russ Cohle, and here's a cover. Hooks the outside leg. 1 and only a 1 count so early in this matchup. And Maxx Edwards going to cheer on his mentor over there in the corner. He's going to need some help as he brings it back up to his feet. And Russ Cohle, ooh!
Oh, man.
Oh, look at this exchange. Oh, and he finally gets the better of it with a kick to the leg of Thomas Archer.
And anybody who has stepped foot in the ring with Thomas Archer knows how dangerous he can be when he starts attacking the legs. Looks like both men jockeying for position, not really able to lay it on.
Both men trying to get the upper hand in this early going, and Thomas Archer blocks the punch, and Russ Cohle blocks the whatever that was going to be.
And there's a buckshot!
The big buckshot clothesline!
Huge attack to the head and neck of Thomas Archer.
And is Russ Cohle calling for an early end to this matchup? Possibly so, as going to go for the bump, get the reset in. Russ Cohle going to continue that tag team offense and bring in Enos Quartz. He's going to get a kick to his face for his troubles, and maybe Thomas Archer will go to his corner, but he's stopped by Russ Cohle. He's going to deliver a big fist bump right to the face.
And that might have been a mistake from Thomas Archer. He looks out on his feet. It looks like he tried to take advantage of the situation with Russ Cohle, and now he is in no man's land as we're going to see the second oxidation of the night. C.Q.C has full chemistry. No dissension tonight in the main event.
As we mentioned, as Quartz goes for the cover, hooks the outside leg. 1 and only a 1 count. But as you mentioned earlier, that dissension doesn't look to be showing itself. And as I mentioned before, C.Q.C has been in a lot of problems, in a lot of bad situations in their career, and they've shown that they can get it done every single time as Thomas Archer drops the leg drop right on Enos Quartz's leg. Tags in Maxx Edwards.
And this is the type of confidence you need to have as a tag team competitor. Samoan drop from the fat man as he tags in his his handsome rookie tag team partner. The type of confidence to be able to tag in your partner no matter what. And it might backfire here. Nice spine busted by Quartz.
And C.Q.C just keeps snuffing out the offense from the Mega Bucks, who gets dropped as Maxx Edwards gets dropped with a back suplex. It's going to take a moment to think before he continues with this onslaught. Drags Maxx Edwards up to his feet. What's he going to look for here? Oh, and Max Edwards gets the better of the exchange and drops him second on his head with the second cross-arm DDT of the night, I believe.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, Nick, and that's what the rookie is learning here inside the ring with the world champion.
I'm going to go at it, drop toe hold. Quartz put him right in that position. And a big slobber knocker of a left hand right to Max Edwards' jaw, and these men jockeying for position.
Look at these two men go back and forth.
Someone's got to get the better of this exchange eventually. And it looks like it's going to be Quartz who's going to drag Max Edwards and bump his face right off that turnbuckle in the corner.
I was expecting a tag team maneuver, but Quartz has other ideas, Nick. We're going to see a cripplex.
That's a cripplex!
That'll rearrange your vertebrae in a hurry. Pinfall attempt. And just a 1.
Toe. Almost a 2 count, as Thomas Archer might have thought that he needed to break up that attempt, but and look at Quartz. They're going to both get a little jaw-jacking in as he tags in Russ Cohle. Rust VP. C.Q.C looking dominant this evening so far in the midway going at this point. And Max Edwards delivers a dropkick to the face, but Russ Cohle says, "I don't care about your dropkick, kid."
He doesn't need to watch the dropkick. He just absorbs it all in the torso. My God, what a clothesline!
And a massive clothesline drops Max Edwards down to the mat. Max Edwards once again going to try to rally, but I have a feeling it's not going to really come to fruition for him.
Edwards still hanging with him.
Ducks the clothesline. Lick kick to the leg. As we thought about earlier, Max Edwards has really been hanging, even though these are some really big names. Max Edwards really being a low-tier rookie.
He's got a third alarm breaker. My God, Russ VP dropping him down. Is Archer going to be able to get the ring?
Thomas Archer breaks up the pinfall at 2 3/4.
And Drake catches Quartz with a headbutt, but it looks like these two men are not interested in going toe-to-toe. They started this match, but we've really seen limited interaction between them since the bell rang.
Of course. The drop of the big elbow and a big kip-up. The former movie star, Max Edwards, putting himself on full display as Archer looks to be wanting that
He's
tag.
begging for the tag.
Archer's begging for the tag. The fat man wants a tag, and he's going to get it. He wants it more than he wants a donut, and he's in here now.
Oh, and now really prodding Quartz, prodding the champ, and here comes the champ. No.
The referee's distracted.
Ted not going to let it happen.
Archer might try to pull something big, and he brings out a neck breaker.
C.Q.C, and it looks like Cohle was trying to tell Quartz to get back out of the ring, and he got caught with a neck breaker because of it. There's another
buckshot clothesline. There it is. And he's going to tag in Quartz for what might be the exclamation point on this matchup.
More tandem offense. This is something we've seen from C.Q.C a lot. And the Mega Bucks have an answer for it every single time, Nick. Quartz is in trouble.
And Russ Cohle goes out of the ring. Thomas Archer might be looking to end this matchup, but he can't as he gets arm dragged right over the shoulder down to the mat. And these two men are going to jockey for position once again.
It looks like C.Q.C was trying to put the icing on the cake with that double tandem move. I'm surprised Archer didn't get distracted just by the mere presence of cake.
Look at these men, both powerhouses. Look at that. He says no.
Back and forth
Thomas
they
Archer
go.
throws him away.
This seesaw of a match continues.
Will it ever end? Oh my God! And a jaw-jacking right hand.
Brutal.
Indus Quartz might be looking to put the exclamation point finally on this matchup as he throws Thomas Archer into the corner.
Absolutely
looking
brutal.
For some
more tag team offense. This is what makes the tag team champions so great. They're using each other to the fullest effect.
And a wheelbarrow suplex to finish it off. You know, as we mentioned at the beginning of this match, we thought potentially maybe this dissension would cause some problems for C.Q.C tonight in this match, but we have seen none of that. It is constant tag team offense.
And Archer looks flustered right now after that flurry of blows from both members of C.Q.C. We've got Russ VP in the ring, and Archer going to cut him down. The lumberjack. The lumberfat taking him down with the several kicks.
The lumberfat going to cut down them tree trunk legs. As Russ Cohle rolls to the outside and tags in Max Edwards. He's going to deliver a big axe hand to the outside. And Max Edwards maybe going to follow it up. Oh, look at this. Going to take his time. Might want to hurry up a little bit as Quartz comes to the outside. Quartz might be going to come to the aid of Russ Cohle, who's writhing in pain on the outside after that big Double axe handle from the lumber
He
fat.
finally does, but he took a long time. We've seen C.Q.C in action a lot, and Quartz is usually on top of that, maybe getting inside his own head, thinking his partner was the one that ambushed him after that match against Justin Jess last week, and now Russ Cohle is out of it.
Oh, yeah, as you mentioned, Quartz did kind of keep his distance, didn't get too close to Russ Cohle. Maybe indicating some of that dissension is a big kick.
Oh, Rusty B doesn't care.
Oh, here it comes.
He doesn't care. He doesn't need Quartz to help him out.
The exclamation point with the Carcosa.
My God.
And this could be the end.
Right in the center of the
ring. For the Mega Bucks. 2, 3, and that'll do it for C.Q.C. Another exclamation point in their dramatic tag team reign.
Quartz is facing heavy odds heading into Road to Glory as we continue the road to resolution. And only time will tell what C.Q.C. is going to do as we edge closer to Resolution 14.